fibrosis.
So when I first met Hannah, she was like 12 or 13, and she was really quiet and shy and like really adorable. And then the more I got to know her, she was really obnoxious and you can't get her to shut up anymore. But she was definitely one of my best friends, and I think of you as the best little sister that I could ever have. So embarrassing. But you're the strongest girl that I've ever met, and I'm so proud. All I can say.
Hannah was brought to us 3 days before Christmas when she was 3 years old. At the time we were doing what's called foster adopt. So any children that came into our house was going to be adopted. And the county actually brought her to us and asked us to please consider taking her on a temporary basis because they had nobody medically qualified to care for her. So they brought her to us, like I said, 3 days before Christmas when she was 3. And it was only supposed to be for a week. By the time the week was over, it was apparent that she was supposed to be with our family. And we've had her ever since.
When Hannah came to us, she was extremely ill. She hadn't received any medical treatment in the way of medications as she should have, because she did have an early diagnosis and the prescriptions. However, it was chosen by her foster family not to give them to her for reasons we don't know. We were fortunate enough to have the same doctors our older daughter had, so I was able to get Hannah in very quickly and become knowledgeable about cystic fibrosis and begin treatment right away. Hannah had several surgeries. In the first year we had her, and within the couple of years she started to get better and doing fairly well, and was able to participate in a lot of activities and enjoy a lot of school field trips and functions. And then unfortunately in the last year Hannah's condition has declined and her disease has become progressive, and so she's been hospitalized multiple times and is currently struggling with her left lung as it's begun to fail. There was a time that Hannah went 18 months without a hospital stay. She was actually doing really well. She was in dance classes and all kinds of activities and doing substantially well, and we thought maybe she had stabilized to a point that it was going to be very manageable and wouldn't require a lot of hospital stays or treatments that consumed her time and her day. So it was a wonderful 18 months. However, when that 18 months ended, Hannah was quite sick and required a lot of hospitalizations and medications.
So this medication is only temporary because I'm sick right now, but it's an antibiotic. And this medication is like to help me retain all the vitamins and stuff that's in food that normal people would retain. And then prednisone I'm taking because I have swelling in my left lung, so it's to try to help have the swelling go down. This medicine is for like to kill bacteria and help them not multiply. And then I take this vitamin that only CFers take. And then I take 2 vitamin D supplements because my vitamin D levels are really low. This pill I take every time I eat a meal or snack. And then I take an inhaler and nose spray daily to help me breathe and to clear my nose.
Oh my goodness. Like her pulling her nurses around the pediatric floor in a wagon. And Hannah was a bully. I mean, not a bully, but from the time she came home, Michelle and Hannah were sisters. And from the day they came home, and you didn't talk bad about Michelle or whatever without Hannah wanting to get after you. She was to protect her, even though she was younger. And so Hannah is quite a character, and she's always very upbeat and very outgoing.
And she thought she was a beautician, and used to cut her own hair several times. I'm glad that was not an actual career goal as she got older, because she really wasn't very good at it. But she always had a way of making us smile, just in the things she did or used to come up with, because she thinks a little different than we do. So it's been a lot of fun. We don't have a certain goal, but we have many prayers and hopes that through the fundraiser we can get through the past expenses and prepare for future expenses, as well as remodeling this home in a way that will be beneficial to her long term. As of right now, we're struggling with the fact that since we bought the home, we've learned there's mold and dust. Our windows aren't sealed properly, so it allows a lot of particles to enter the home. So we're struggling right now to accrue enough funds to redo the home so that she's in the healthiest environment at all times that we can possibly provide.
On April 19th, Hannah was having a lot of chest pains and a lot of trouble breathing. Her oxygen saturations got real low. She was in the hospital for 7 days, and during that time she developed a left side pneumonia. They determined it was worse pneumonia than the time before, and continued to make more damage in the left lung. So after coming home, Hannah was on intravenous antibiotics to help to treat the symptoms and the illness, as well as the pneumonia. And Hannah's oxygen saturations were still rather low at 45%, and typically after an intravenous antibiotic treatment and hospitalization, we would expect her saturations to be at least 10 to 20% higher, and hers were only approximately 3% higher than her last time in. So she didn't make the progress that we had hoped for, and at this time she's back on antibiotics because her lungs are not clear and she's still experiencing a lot of left-sided pain, right? And the doctor believes that there's swelling in the layers of the lung that's not resolving, so it's being treated with multiple medications in addition to her regular medications in order to try to help her. We didn't expect her to get sick this soon after her last hospital stay, since it was such an aggressive treatment, but we were really surprised too that she developed pneumonia after she had been in the hospital. The chest pains are really new, developed the last time she was in and then continued this time, and actually the chest pains are not resolving. So the thought is that the damage from the lungs is causing that.
It's hard because all my other friends do sports, and I can go support them in their sports, but I can't participate either. So it's hard not doing anything, because basically I have to fight every day, so I just can't run around and be like everyone else.
So many people don't understand what she goes through because they see her on always upbeat and happy, or when she's not having issues, or knowing what she has to deal with every day. So they don't really understand what all she has to go through. So that's one of the things we'd like people to know, that it is a hard thing to have, and it isn't like having a common cold where you're sick for a couple of weeks. It's never ending.
So even though I have cystic fibrosis and it's time-consuming and difficult at times, I choose to look for the positive in every situation and know I have a future. I can't let this disease get me down because I'm a fighter. All my friends and family are like my army, ready to fight this battle with me. So I'm asking for support to join Team Hannah and help fight this fight.
Hannah, we just want to wish you a sweet 16th birthday. We love you, and we want to thank you for all the things you've done in our life, and you're part of our family, and we wish you the best.
We love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Say happy birthday, Hannah.
Happy birthday, Hannah.
Hi, Hannah. I just want to say thank you for letting me enjoy your Sweet 16 party with you, and just want to also say that you've taught me so much how to help people and not take life for granted. Anyways, I love you and breathe easy.
Yeah, okay, ready? We love you, Hannah.
I'm so glad you made it out and you're no longer on the streets sniffing glue. Times are good, you know. I'm happy that you finally got your head together and you got the braces off. You don't look like a geek anymore. Life is good.